our final topic. Okay, now it's literally like 100% confirmed. There's nothing else we could say about it. They could try to deny it, but we saw HD videos. Oh, we saw photos. We saw so much. And this past week, somebody was like, check out what I got. And they just dumped photos, literal set photos of being like, here's all their suits hanging up. Hey, here's some of the production in the back. I,
Right. There's one thing wrong with the picture of all three suits together.
mm-hmm.
Holland's isn't the same suit he wears in this movie. It's the Far
Honest,
From Home version.
see, I was questioning that as well. And then I realized something. For many scenes, if you go back and look at when they were shooting Far From Home, there was scenes where he was wearing the old red and blue suit and they just CG'd the new suit on over it. Like there is scenes that are legit like this. I think this could just be them doing that because again, there was all those scenes where he was wearing the black and like red suit. And now that we've seen some of the merchandise and stuff, we know that they're CGing the black and gold on it instead. So I
Yeah,
think
but that's obviously you can just put the gold on top of the black and red suit. That's actually all it is. But like, there's panels down his thighs that aren't there. The No Way Home suit has the point on the belt. It's not like a flat curve. It's But we've seen Holland physically wear the new suit on the set, and it's like, maybe it's purely a case of that was there from the start of the movie, but then why would the start of the movie suit be with the other two suits when they're clearly going to be more towards the end? But I don't know. That's the only thing I'm like, that's a bit.
I honestly, I think it's just one of those things where that's the suit that was hanging up for who knows what. I mean, we've seen previously, like, Captain America suits are the most famous. Some of the set photos we've gotten, like, there was a couple shots of the Age of Ultron suit where, like, he was missing the, like, chest patterning and everything. We're like, wait, are they removing the lines? There's only going to be white there? It's like, oh, no, no. They literally CG'd that in, but it was because of, like, harnesses they put on. So, like, I guess I don't know. It makes me question it, but at the same time, I'm like the dump also came in with like the Green Goblin concept.
I was gonna
art and
say all
everything, like,
the other stuff is legit.
yeah,
Like it is 100% legit. There's no way it's
yeah.
fake.
And the person that put it up on there, like everybody was like, "Let us verify what you got again." So it's like kind of like there's a track record there. So and it was interesting that that literally came in like no longer than like 12 hours went by after Kevin Feige was like, be careful, rumors on the internet. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess we'll be careful. Don't anticipate these other Spider-Men. And then it's like, oh, here you go. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It's like he's finally he just had a ciggy and just said, fuck it. I don't care anymore.
It's just Sony's movie. Who cares?
Yeah, it's.
Oh yeah, it's. I'm still like, if they're not in it, I'm not going to be surprised. I really wouldn't.
It certainly would be interesting. I mean, look, if they're not in it, I don't know how many websites and scoopers at this point are gonna be eating the biggest meal of crow that's ever been eaten. At this point, it's like, oh boy, like.
I mean, let's be honest here. If I was the person that first said about Charlie Cox being in this movie, and then he's not been in a single leak when this movie has done nothing but leak, I'd be sweating.
Yeah.
Personally, I'd be like, obviously you're gonna have the people being like, oh, you can't always be right. You're gonna, you're not gonna get it all right all the time, despite believing everything they say.
Yeah.
At the drop of a hat. But yeah, I'd be sweating right now, personally.
Yeah, this is one of those.
Are you sure? Because usually when leakers are proven false, they double down and talk about something else.
Oh yeah, but
it's
like
very sweaty.
Like you can show them all the evidence you want, but they'll just ignore it.
It's like when Doctor Strange wasn't in One Division. It's like, I don't know what happened. It's like he was never filmed. He never got out the idea stage. You should have known that.
And then I mean, Marvel Studios confirmed that, right? And I think this is going to be one of those things where, I mean, let's be real. When those early reactions for this film hit, which is screening like 4 or 5 days before the worldwide release, right? And it's like fans will be at that one. When the reactions hit, if there is the off chance that they're not in it, this film and its Rotten Tomato critic review, who knows where that goes? The fan reviews will be probably the worst in MCU history. Like, this film is going to get bombed.
Yeah,
I mean, we've seen Sony's own feeds. It doesn't matter what they post. Hey, new Gran Turismo clip. Quick, everybody. They already share it online, and then they assemble and review bomb it, and all the comments are now being disabled because they're like, give us the Tobey Maguire scenes. Give us the trailer. It's like, oh my... Like, I fear for this film not having those two, because there is a mental case out there who's going to try to take it the next step and feel like he needs to be vindicated by somehow doing something horrific, because they're it's gotten to that point. They're nuts. They're literally crazy. Like, they feel like they need it and they've been promised it. And there's even comments of people being like, well, Marvel Studios said it's happening. It's like, no, they didn't. You're just taking somebody else's quote.
You get that with every movie. It's like, oh, well, why did they tell us? And it's like, they didn't. They never said that. Never said that. You're literally believing what someone else has said because you want to believe it. That's literally all that's happened.
Yeah. It's it's going to be a bloodbath with this film if they're not in it. That's kind of it. Again, there's a lot of evidence to support that they're in it, but there's just that off chance where you're like,
yeah. It's, you know, do I believe they're in it? More than likely.
Yeah.
If they're not in it, am I going to be surprised? Not particularly.
That's kind of how I'm coming at it. I'm just like, I don't, yeah.
And obviously, I say that as someone who's only literally seen the teaser. That's half an hour long. But
right. And that's kind of like, you know, I guess the way we're going to take it. We're probably, at this rate, we're not getting 2 more trailers, as was previously reported. We're getting 1.
They're going to put an Eternals in the final trailer's it.
Yeah.
The first trailer is the final one.
That's crazy. But hey, I suppose.
But they know they saw that Endgame worked with marketing like that, and they're literally having the mentality of this is Spider-Man Endgame.
Yeah.
So like, hey, you know, they don't need. People are going nuts for this movie with only seeing a teaser. They went nuts without even seeing a teaser. People are literally busting a nut for a poster of all bloody things.
Yeah.
Like, the poster's not like no one likes Sony Marvel posters. No one really likes Marvel posters. Why do you care about a poster?
Every poster that gets released gets backlash by the masses because they all look the same. What do you think this poster's going to look? It's going to have 5 different villains, 3 different Spider-Man, possibly Daredevil, and the entire support. It's going to be like 30 characters on it. You're all going to hate it. Why do you want it? Like, yeah.
Literally take the Homecoming one that everyone hates.
Yep.
That's admittedly really bad, and just put faces everywhere.
Yeah. Yep. That's it.
That's what you're going to get.
It's going to look like all the fan-made art that features everything that's rumored. It's going to look just like that. Just like that. And people are going to be like, this is terrible. It's like, well, yeah. What did you expect?
What did you expect? What did you expect?
Well, speaking of what we expect, soon we'll talk more about Spider-Man because the second trailer is dropping anytime between now and the film. So get ready, folks.
Oh, wow.
That's a scoop right there for you.
So that's one way to say, look, guys, I was right.
Yeah.
I called it. It's like, yeah,